This video will demonstrate how to use a couple of free programs in order to change the pitch of anything that you hear on Mumble. So if you were listening to somebody and the CW pitch was too low, perhaps the CW pitch was too high, this is easily changed by a free piece of software called the MFreqShifter. And in order for this to work, you have to have this free program called MINIhost. And this works in ASIO. We're going to use a free ASIO driver called the FENDER Universal ASIO Driver. So to get those, just look at the links. Here's the FENDER, and just pick whichever is appropriate for your operating system. For Windows, for the ASIO software. Then go here and download this. This will download a bunch of programs, free VST plugins to your computer, and just go ahead and use the default settings and everything. And then in your folder under Windows x86, if you have a 64-bit, it'll be in the 32-bit section of the programs. And you'll have a VST plugin folder that this will put there, and have a bunch of them in there. The one we're going to use is just this one here, and I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. Now, in order for these plugins to work, you have to have what they call a VST plugin host. And so if you'll go here and download this one, this is a very simple and free program. I guess he calls it donationware, so if you like it, but it's not essential, and you can use it freely, and it works pretty good. This is just one VST host. There are many, so you can explore. If you don't like this one, perhaps you already have another one. But you're going to use this MFreq plugin, this VST plugin, in here. And instead of using on Mumble as your output, instead of using your sound card, I have 2 sound cards here, actually 3. We're going to use one of the pipelines. So a prerequisite for this video is to have watched the second Windows video for 2012 and Windows 7. It shows you how to get these pipelines in here. And I have it set to exclusive mode. It gives you a little bit less latency. On the input, as we showed you in the second Windows 7 video for iCW, we're using line 2, one of the breakaway pipelines. You can keep that the same. This is just for the output, so instead of going to the speakers, we're going to have it go to this virtual audio cable first, over to this MINIhost, through this plugin, and then to the sound card. So set that to one of the pipelines. For this example, I'm just using pipeline 1 for the output, and pipeline 2 for the Mumble input. So we'll go over from pipeline 1 out on Mumble to pipeline 1 in here. The output channel, of course, is going to be your sound card. So it's going to come in to this program, and once you load the VST host, which I'll show you how to do in a second, then you can get this to work. You have to select the driver, and I have several ASIO drivers here. I'm going to use the FENDER since it's the simplest that I found, and it works pretty good. In order to get that again, just look at the link and go here, download it. Once you've downloaded it, then you'll have to bring it up. And so click on the Show Control Panel. Once you've selected it, then select it. Then just select the output for your sound card and just the breakaway pipeline, and then just pipeline 1. That's all we want. So now we have 2 selections here. We'll leave the rest of them off. So I have a bunch of other ones in here, but I'm just using those, just the pipeline 1. This won't work if this is just, because you just click, so you have to click this one too, so they're both showing as green. And then open up so that you can see how many selections you have here, and unclick everything just except for the output here. So that's good. This should already be green, and make sure that's green, because if it's not going to work. If this is just green, you have to click that too. Okay. So let's go up here and I'll show you how this works. But first, you have to load the VST program. So go into VST, load the VST plugin, and it's under Program Files, VST Plugins, Media Production, Modulation, and these are the options, and we just want this one here. So highlight it, click it, and then click Open. I've already done it. Once you've done this once, when you reload MINIhost, it'll automatically bring this plugin with it. And then make sure your output channel is the audio output of the sound card, and the input is this pipeline, which is coming from Mumble. Okay, so let's go up here to this room. So you're too low for you, just hit the shift button, click and hold, and move your mouse up. So you can take the pitch up to wherever you want it. Let's say the pitch is too low or too high. And just click it and lower it. That's all you have to do. Same thing can be said if you're listening in the ICOM room and you hear somebody, you can adjust their pitch. So this is how to get your favorite pitch on anybody that's on Mumble on ICW. Thanks for watching.